This is the Uptick Newswire Stock Day podcast, sponsored by InvestorsHangout.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube to stay up to date on penny stock news and interviews, public information on OTC, pink sheets, and microcap stocks from around the world, with your host, Everett Jolly.
On today's show, I'm bringing back a returning guest. He was on my show back in July. We're talking about American Premium Water Corporation, and their company's just been blowing up for the last 60 days. You can find them on the OTC markets under the ticker symbol HIPH. You could have bought the stock about 60 days ago for around a penny, got as high as 8.5 cents. With us today is the CEO going to talk to us and bring us up to speed on his company, Mr. Ryan Fishoff. Ryan, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me. I always enjoy being on.
You know, when do you guys plan to take care of your debt from the past? And is there any plans for new debt? And how will you, finance some new acquisitions going forward?
So right now, we haven't added any debt since since the end of last year, and that will be reflected in the updated financials in a few weeks when we post Q3 numbers. Right now, the financials are just posted. As we announced in the press release that we put out today, we're just working with OTC markets to clarify a few things, and once those things are clarified, we'll be able to restate the proper numbers on the balance sheet and whatnot. And really, as I mentioned today in the press release, we raised the authorized number of shares in our company, and we anticipate using equity and stock, restricted stock, to fund acquisitions over the next 3 months. So we're really, really excited about what we have going on, that we have a lot of activity in the pipeline.
Cannabis has been one of the hottest stories in the industry and especially out in the marketplace. M&A activity, you guys got any eyes and ears on any particular company, either in California or Colorado that you guys are looking at?
I can't. Obviously, I can't comment on specifics, but I just got back from LA, so I'll let everyone kind of put 2 and 2 together, because that was a big part of my trip in Los Angeles was working on potential acquisitions. So I can't comment where the operations of those companies are, but it's certainly a driver in the marketplace, and we're seeing that. Lots of opportunity, lots of deal flow. I mean, it's getting to the point where we have to be very, very selective, and it's something that we want to make sure when we do an acquisition, it fits within the company's overall strategy, the one that we outlined back in April at the Planet Microcap Conference, brand, luxury, lifestyle, and really, really focusing on acquisitions that meet those metrics.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you have any plans for any physical marijuana locations selling current or future products of medical marijuana in the future?
It's something we're certainly exploring. I mean, I think we would look at something overall that wouldn't just be so medical focused. I think we would want to try to be more encompassing. And there's a lot of different aspects of things that I think we can do and be creative with. One of the things we're also looking at, I have the retail experience with gents, pop-ups. I think that's something that we could really, really do that no one's really doing, in the sense of these, even CBD pop-ups, to really educate the marketplace about CBD. There's still a lot of unknown. The majority of the U.S. population does not know the benefits of CBD.
That is correct.
I think we have a lot of upside there to educate them through pop-ups and other initiatives that will help us promote our products and really have some innovative retail concepts. I mean, retail is not dead, no matter what you hear. It's just a question of being more savvy in the 21st century.
Well, Ryan, we get a lot of emails here, and one of the emails that we did get last week, and letting people know that you were going to come on the show, is that they wanted me to ask you, when were you guys going to go from unaudited financials to audited financials? Your stock's been up at least 400%, if not more. Can you,
Sure,
bring us up to speed on that?
Right now, we're working on hiring an auditing firm and finding and retaining an auditing firm that we can hire to help bring us, a PCAOB auditor who can bring us to the point where we can file a Form 10 and then look to become current. That's definitely a goal of ours. As I stated in the press release earlier today, we're looking to be able to, our goal is to file that Form 10 by the end of the year. So we're really pushing hard to get this done. I mean, we see the opportunity. There's, especially in the greater space, it will benefit not only us as a company but our shareholders as well. Making this investment and really trying to bring our company to the next level. And I truly believe that will be a turning point for the company to become fully reporting.
My guest today is Ryan Fishoff. He is the CEO of American Premium Water Corporation. You can find him on the OTC markets under the ticker symbol HIPH. Let's talk about your flagship product, the CBD beverage Hydro. When do you think that's going to come out in full blast? Are you doing any advertising on it other than your website, Walmart, Amazon, GNC?
Sure. So we launched the product at the end of last month. It's been a very, very successful launch. I mean, we had a few technical issues with our site and some of the logistics problems. We're kind of working through that. But moving forward, as we work through those teething issues, we're going to start working with. We have a program. One of our investors and brand ambassadors, Jack Brewer, who's a former NFL player. He has a network of retired NFL players that are just chomping at the bit for CBD, and I think we can build up a very, very successful marketing program around that influencer network, as well as leveraging our Lapino brand and our lifestyle and some of the celebrity engagement that we've had in the past. So it's the fourth quarter will be very interesting as we ramp this up and also expand to other retail outlets.
I want to thank you for coming by today and stopping off and giving us an update. But before I let you go, what would you like my listeners to take away from this interview?
I think what they'd want to hear is that American Premium Water is a company on the rise, and that we're working day and night developing products and bringing this company up to the level that the shareholders expect of it and anticipate the growth of similar comparable companies in the space. And really being a unique entrant in the space is, there's a lot of companies out there focusing on CBD, but there's not a lot of companies that are focusing on the branding of the CBD, and that's something that we excel at, and we are, and I dare say we are superior to our competitors out there in the marketing and branding and luxury positioning of CBD as a lifestyle product.
You've been listening to Ryan Fishoff. He's my guest today. He's the CEO of American Premium Water Corporation. Take a look at him. Anytime, I think if you get a pullback on the stock, you might want to add to it. You can find him on the OTC markets under the ticker symbol HIPH. Ryan, thank you so much for your time. I wish you nothing but continued success. Your stock is definitely doing something. Like I said last time you were on the show, it's up about 300-400%, and I'm sure it was up higher sometimes during the middle of trading day. So thank you so much. All I ask is that you come back on the show in 40 or 50 days and give us an update of what's going on with American Premium Water Corporation.
Thanks for having me on. I love coming on.
This program is entirely sponsored and produced by Uptick Newswire, LLC, which is responsible for the content. The opinions and information provided on this program are those of the guests and those of the respective companies they represent, and do not necessarily reflect those of the staff or management of Uptick Newswire. Uptick Newswire encourages all listeners of this program to do their due diligence and research when determining investment strategies that will work for them, or to seek the assistance of an investment professional. The guests of this program may have paid for its distribution and are not directly affiliated with Uptick Newswire or this station.